Dr. Ryan Goodkin.
Hello, everybody. Good evening.
We have our Director of Product Education, Lisa Goodkin.
Hello, everyone. Thank you for joining.
And we have our Director of Field Development, Nauder Kazan.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to our Zoom.
Awesome. All right, I'm going to start with a really quick story that we're going to share with you guys why the timing is so perfect right now with LiveGood, how we've grown to over 1.2 million members in about 16 months, and how our product line is really helping people all over the world change their lives physically, how our compensation plan is helping people change their lives financially, and how we continue to be the fastest growing company in the entire network marketing, home-based business, as well as nutritional supplement industries. So both Nauder and myself have been in these industries for the past 25 plus years. Myself, about 25 years, Nauder, over 30 years. Had a lot of experience. We both started in the field as affiliates, figured some things out, were able to build some big organizations, moved on to consulting, software development, product development, business ownership. Had the fortune of launching and running some of the most successful companies in the network marketing industry. And with all of that awesomeness, met some amazing people through this industry. About 5 years ago, I was done. I walked away. I didn't want to be part of it anymore. And the reason was because when I took a step back and I looked at the actual statistics, I looked at the numbers and what was happening in the industry, I didn't like what I saw. And what I mean by that is this. So when people get involved in a home-based business, a side hustle, a network marketing company, whatever you want to call it, they get in for the reason of wanting to make some extra income, whether it's some supplemental income or even some life-changing income, as we hear about is possible in this industry. But when I looked at what was actually happening, what I saw was less than 1% of people in the industry were making a full-time income. And by full-time, I'm not talking about the $10,000, $20,000 a month incomes that you hear about. I'm talking about just $3,000 a month. We had less than 1% of people in the entire industry making a full-time income of $3,000 a month or more. And that's not bad. I don't have a problem with that because I don't believe the industry was necessarily created to help people make $1 million their first 6 months or their first year or even ever. I think it was designed to help people make an extra $300 to $500 a month, be able to have some options, pay some bills, just help them out financially. And really an extra $300 a month could prevent a lot of the bankruptcies out there that happen in this world. It really could create a lot of options for families. And so I think that's what this industry was created for. That's what we're trying to get back to. But the unfortunate truth is when we looked at the statistics, only about 2% more were making that much money in the network marketing industry, and another 1% or so were making enough to cover their monthly product expense, which means over 95% of people in every network marketing company out there are making little to nothing. And that's what I had an issue with. And so because we talk about this idea of residual income, build it once and be able to, for 3 to 5 years, be able to have that residual income continue to come in for months and months and years to come. And it just wasn't a reality. And, being the guy that writes the compensation plans and launches the companies, I'm like, we could figure this out. Let's fix this. Let's see what we can do, change some compensation plans, work with some price points, and see if we can make it work. And as much as we changed it and tried to do that and solve this weird issue, what we came up with was really, it did come down to price point. And although we were able to move the needle a little bit and help a few more people make money, it just wasn't enough to fix it. And so that said, I didn't like that anymore. I didn't like pitching people on this concept, this idea of being able to have success in an industry when it really wasn't happening at all. And so just morally and ethically, I couldn't be part of it anymore. So 5 years ago, I retired. I walked away. I had a very successful company at the time. I merged it into another company, made sure my people were taken care of, and that was it. And I was done. And I was very happy with that decision. But at the same time, Nauder and I have become close friends through this amazing industry, and we talk about a lot of different things. And we've had this idea, this concept of what is now LiveGood for the past 7 or 8 years, even before I walked away. And we talked about, we've brought some amazing products to market through this industry? What if we can offer people the highest quality price products at just a few dollars above cost, do it as a membership model like Costco, and allow people to actually get product and use it and not have to quit after 3 months because they can't afford it anymore? And that's the unfortunate truth in the industry. The average person only stays on a product for 2.8 months because when it comes down to paying their electric bill or buying their $80 product that month, we know what people are going to choose. And so what that meant, because there's a lot of great products in this industry, but when people can't afford to stay on them, or, when one product costs $80 or $100, you can't afford to get all the products that you need. So it doesn't really help you. And, using a product for a month or 2 or 3 and then stopping, again, isn't going to help you long term. And we recognize that people need supplements. We'll talk about that here in a minute. But so that said, this concept was a great idea. And we thought that, hey, this could really fix this industry. This could help a lot of people. But at the same time, I was done. And Nauder kept telling me, we got to do this. We got to do this Costco model, as we called it. We've got to fix this industry. I told him, Nauder, I agree. I think it's a great idea. I think it's a great concept. I think it could help a lot of people, but I'm not the guy that's going to do it. I'm done. And, I continue listening to Nauder in my ear, but at the same time, I continue to watch this industry really get worse instead of better. And I saw trends in the economy changing. I see people moving away from expensive, overpriced things more towards affordability and value, and literally no network marketing company either recognizing that or doing anything to help the people who give them what they want. And if you don't give the people what they want, you'll see what's happening to most companies in the network marketing industry. They're going down instead of up. And so, just recognizing these trends, seeing what was happening, seeing these companies get greedy, the whole industry getting worse instead of better, it was time to launch LiveGood. And, about 16 months ago, we did. Now over 1.2 million members, changing lives around the world. Really shows you that we weren't the only ones that thought this was a great idea. In fact, no other company in the history of the network marketing industry has ever put in 1 million members as fast as we did. And we're just getting started. This is just the beginning. So you are really in the right place at the right time. Welcome aboard to everyone who joined this week. We had another big week. We'll talk about those numbers tomorrow on our Friday kind of recap, rank recognition, Fire Starter Friday training call that we do each Friday. So join us here tomorrow. With that, I'm going to turn it over to my good friend, our Director of Field Development, to talk about that timing and positioning, why it's so perfect right now, what's going on in the economy, and how you can get started with LiveGood. So with that, and for those of you guys who don't know Nauder, this guy literally is a legend in the network marketing industry. He has done some amazing things, but more than that, what is so amazing about this guy is that he loves helping everybody. You guys, people. He answers his phone, he responds to emails, responds to texts. He's on like 10 Zooms every single day, and that is not an exaggeration, with teams all around the world, helping them build, helping them understand how this company is so much different than anything else that this industry has ever brought to market. And it's really exciting and really proud to have him on board and as our partner. So with that, our Director of Field Development, Nauder Kazan.
Hey, young man. Thank you so much, Ben, for the kind words. So, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to give this back to him real quick because he deserves it. I'm very, very thankful for him coming out of retirement. Yes, I did bug him for a long time. Yes, we've been talking about this for over 10 years because, as Ben mentioned, we come from the field. We love this industry. We're soldiers of the field and grew up in the field. And, he's owned some of the biggest companies in the world. His software has blessed some of the biggest home-based businesses. So we kind of see what's going on behind the scene. And when he walked away from the industry, it was truly a sad situation for me because I know how hard he worked to move that needle, as he mentioned, for the masses, because him and I are the part of the masses. So when he came out of the retirement, it was a blessing beyond measure. And believe you me, he wasn't sitting home eating bonbons and watching reruns of Lucy or some other TV show. He was out there building soccer fields for the less fortunate children and just having fun, but timing. And so again, I want to thank him for coming out of retirement, but it wasn't just me bugging him. It was all about timing. Ben happens to be a surfer. In surfing, it's all about timing. You want to time the waves. Real estate. In real estate, it's all about location, location, location. In business, it's all about timing, timing, timing. Well, ladies and gentlemen, let me share with you as a director of field development, I want to remind you what happened to our planet just a few short years ago. We all got locked up for whatever reason. And one of the things that did, it made people wiser shoppers. As Ben says, people's buying habits started to slowly shift. And by doing so, excuse me for the background check, by doing so, a lot of people start getting on the internet, checking prices. They see their friends, as Ben shared with you. Network marketing been around since 1934, a great way of sharing amazing products that people probably cannot buy from the store amongst friends. But when a product costs $80, that's been shared with you, and people want to pay their cell phone bills, and during the lockdown, they sit home and look at Amazon, look at all these discount places because they're popping out everywhere. Club membership is popping out everywhere. So therefore, you see companies like traditional network marketing companies that make a product for, let's say, 10 and sell it for 80 to pay commissions out of it. Those companies, many of them publicly traded, as Ben will share with you, their volume is dropping at double digits per year. That's scary. But let's look at what's growing. Let's look at where the trends are. Look at Costco. In America, there is a club membership called Costco. They have over 110 million people that are paying them $9 a month, $9.95 a month, so they can go out there and save some money when go shopping. Maybe they buy 2 gallons of milk, then they save some money. Everybody's heard of Amazon. Actually, Ben just shared with you that we're the fastest growing company to hit 1 million people in about a year. Well, ladies and gentlemen, everybody knows who Amazon is. Well, it took Amazon 2 years and tens of millions of investors' money to hit 1 million people. 2 years. We'll use the same concept of club membership, and with the word of mouth marketing, people loving on one another, sharing that how they can get the most advanced nutritional products on earth very close to cost. We hit 1 million people in a year. Without any of that, we actually paid out tens of millions of dollars in commissions. Why? Because of timing. Why? Because the world is waiting for an opportunity like this, because people are sick and tired of overpaying for nutritional products. So maybe some people on top of the compensation plan will get paid on it. That is why, and that's one of the main reasons LiveGood has brought over 1 million people. It's all about timing. And ladies and gentlemen, just like Amazon started with books, I know we keep referencing to Amazon. Even just as Amazon started with books, now Amazon almost has everything. For the first few years, we're going to focus on helping people to get healthy, stay healthy, do it in an affordable way. But we can put any service and model in the LiveGood model. And that's what you got to focus on, is go out there and share this opportunity with everyone that you know. Ben, thank you for coming back at a retirement, brother. Back to you.
Awesome. Thanks so much, Nauder. And yes, that's exactly what's happening out there. Buying habits are shifting. People are moving away from expensive, overpriced things. I mean, you look at some of the biggest network marketing companies in the industry, some of the publicly traded companies like Herbalife, like Nu Skin, like USANA, and their stocks are down significantly, over 30% just since the beginning of this year. And then you look at companies like Walmart, like Costco, like Amazon, who offer people opportunities for value, to shop, to compare prices, and their stocks are up all-time highs right now. That's where the economy is going. If you're still trying to sell products for 8, 10, 12 time markups that people are moving away from, it's very challenging to get any success, to getting traction. And at the same time, and I like to say this, once you see LiveGood, you can't unsee LiveGood. Here's an example. So we have, this is our 750 milligram, 100% USDA certified organic CBD oil. Other companies are selling high quality CBD oil for $60, $70, even $90. This is the highest quality, cleanest, purest, USDA certified organic for $14.95. $15 versus $70 from other companies. Why would anyone go back to paying $70 for a CBD oil when you could get a better one for $15? And so when I say you can't unsee it, that's the kind of thing that I'm talking about. Once you understand our model and you see our products and you see our prices and that they are the highest quality, backed with documents, backed with certificates of analysis, full tests and transparency on everything, USDA certified organic ingredients, highest quality premium ingredients in every single one of our products for literally a fraction of the cost of all the other companies out there, at least the high quality ones. There's some poor quality products that you can probably get for a few dollars less. But if you're comparing apples to apples, you will not find a higher quality product at a better price than anywhere than what we've got here. And that's why we're growing so fast. Well, so many other companies are going the opposite direction. So with that, let's hear about our amazing product line. I'm going to bring out our Director of Product Education, Lisa Goodkin, to talk about what we're doing, how it works. And what I love about Lisa is this, because health and wellness is huge. I mean, Nauder just shared with you again what I shared, that 1.2 million members in under 16 months is huge. 1 million members our first 13 months, and continuing to be the fastest growing company in the industry. And that's awesome. I mean, that is huge growth, huge momentum, never been seen before. But at the same time, this is just the beginning. Guys, we have not even scratched the surface, because this wave of momentum, what's fueling this through the affiliates, through the network marketing side, through these buying habits shifting in the economy, the trends that are happening, is pushing this thing hard. But at the same time, I think the bigger trend is this broken sick care model that's out there in the world today. The world is as unhealthy as it's ever been. And for the first time in a very long time, people are waking up to that and realizing they need to do something to change it, to fix it. And we are perfectly positioned to help them be able to do that. And I think that wave is so much bigger than everything that we have experienced and are experiencing so far. And it is about to kick in and crank up. So one thing that I love about Lisa here, you're about to see and meet, is, there's a lot of people in the wellness space, in the healthcare space, that you see. I mean, 40% of doctors are overweight or obese. That's a scary number. You see people selling a weight loss product who are morbidly obese. And it's very hard to believe people that are not doing what they're talking about doing, what they're trying to teach you how to do and help you do, when they're not doing it yourself. And when you understand just everything about Lisa, it is so refreshing to meet someone and see someone who truly practices what they preach. I mean, everything that goes in on her body is thought of. I mean, every ingredient. So she is not going to put anything in her body that is not the cleanest, healthiest, purest, most awesome product out there. And that's the quality that we're creating here with LiveGood. So with that, I'm going to bring out our Director of Product Education, Lisa Goodkin. All you.
Hey, thank you, Ben. So really, I really want to hit hard on, the sick, the disease state, the obesity epidemic that's going on. Because it's a sad and very disheartening thing. But I want you to understand, if this is you out there, that it's not the end, and there's hope. And there's so much hope with LiveGood being a part of your life. So I know that when say you're overweight and you've got diabetes and you've got your joints hurt and everything's a mess, you don't want to move. You don't want to take care of yourself. You just feel like crap. Everything is a major effort. So for me to sit here and say, get up, move, walk every day, get exercising, clean out your fridge, start eating healthy, it's just blah, 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 blah. It's not going to happen yet. You need to find another way, another first step. And I was listening to this doctor talk on this podcast, and she was saying the first thing that she does with her patients is get them on nutritional supplements. Why? Let's get you to start feeling good, right? Let's start to give your body the things that it's lacking. Let's eliminate those nutrient deficiencies that could be causing so much. Let's start there. It is really the easiest step. And a lot of times with that, like the biggest barrier to that, a doctor might be telling you that, and you're like, yeah, but now you're telling me I got to spend $500 a month. I can't do that, not sustainable. Well, with LiveGood, we've made it something that you can do. We've made it something that you can sustain month after month after month. You can I think we have our sampler pack that has, I don't know, Ben, how many items are in that sampler pack?
17.
17 items for like just over $200. It's out of control that we have made this. And now you don't necessarily need all those 17 if you don't want them, but I'm just giving you an example of what we're giving you guys. And I say that, yes, it costs a little bit, everything does, but we are giving you the gift of health. We really are. So if you're confused on where to start, listen to what I'm saying and just start to fuel yourself with the supplements. Because what's going to happen? Eventually, you're going to start feeling better, right? You're going to have more energy. You're going to have more motivation. You're going to want to go on that walk. You're going to want to take that exercise class. You're going to want to eat healthy. You're going to be more curious about it. You're going to start searching the web about it. You're going to watch Ryan and I's product training that we do every Monday, and you're going to educate yourself because knowledge is power. So the more you know about health and wellness, the more you understand of like why you're doing it and what you're doing it for, and then the more you're going to do it. So it all goes like full circle. But the biggest thing is finding a place to start. And whether you're sitting out there thinking, well, I'm fine, there's nothing wrong with me, I guarantee you have nutritional deficiencies. And what's going to happen is eventually those nutritional deficiencies are going to catch up to you. And then you're going to start being symptomatic. So the goal with this whole thing too, if you have no ailments going on, is to be preventative. Let's prevent symptoms from happening. Let's prevent any disease that can lead to. So again, it all comes to supplements, guys. We can work both ends with the supplements, but either way, it's about taking care of yourself. And I say this a lot, to not take care of yourself is very selfish. It's selfish to you, right? You have one body, you have one life to do it, but it's also selfish to your loved ones that end up being caretakers. Everything might be fine now when you're kind of trucking on doing it yourself, but eventually people that care about you are going to have to take care of you. It's just not sustainable. So it's selfish to you, it's selfish to your loved ones. You've got to do it. It's a non-negotiable part of life is taking care of yourself. And, you know, again, with the feeling good and starting to exercise, like I also want you to understand how important it is to have muscle on your body. It's the first sign, muscle loss is the first sign of aging. But I was also just the same podcast, they were saying that that muscle is a better predictor of longevity than like if you're smoking. So it's kind of crazy to think that just how crucial having a lean body mass is. Lean body mass meaning having muscle. Our muscle is our lean material. That's what we want. We have two protein powders, right, that help contribute to lean muscle. 100 calories, 20 grams of protein, right? I mean, it's so easy to get that in there. We have our essential aminos, building blocks of protein, a simple, easy powder that you just mix with water and take every day. Like this stuff is easy to do. And it's never going to be a quick fix, okay? Because quick fixes don't work. You also have to fix your lifestyle, right? It's a combination. So part of fixing your lifestyle, taking care of your lifestyle is supplementation. Very big deal. I'm always here to answer questions. I'm obsessed with all of our products. The only one that I have right here, Ben already showed, is I have my organic 750 milligram CBD because I go to bed right after this. So this is right by my side, but love it for all things. I also love it for stress. I mean, it's good stuff. So now that we have the organic one, it's awesome. But again, love all of our products, take them all. When we make these products, when Ryan and I discuss like kind of what we're going to do, what we're going to put into, how we're going to do it, it's for us. I'm not going to lie. We're doing it for us and we're sharing it with you. So these are products that we want to take, products that we want to check off the list. Like, let's combine these few that we already take. Let's make them better, do this, do that. Boom, here's your product. So all good stuff. We are continuing to add and add and add. We are never going to stop bringing you the highest quality, lowest cost prices, products that there is. Back to you, Ben.
Awesome. And that is very powerful what Lisa just said, that we're making the products, they make them for themselves. Because there are a lot of companies out there, especially in the network marketing industry, that hear about this buzzword ingredient, whether it's acai berry, resveratrol, whatever the word of the week is, goji berry. And they go to their manufacturer, their formulator, and they're like, hey, can you make us a product with this ingredient in it that's good for weight loss, or that's good for your heart, or that's good for something else? And then they'll put some ingredients in it and they can make a good product. Sometimes they're good, sometimes they're not great, but they make them to sell them, to use that buzzword ingredient to go out and make money. Ryan and Lisa are totally the opposite. They're first of all making them because they feel they need them, because there are a lot of supplements out there and there's some great supplements out there, but exactly like Lisa said, to spend $50, $60 on one single supplement, $300 or $400 a month on everything that you need, most people just can't afford that. And so we're making the highest quality products on the planet at prices that people can afford because we need them. And I love how you put that, Lisa, and we're sharing them with you guys. So that was awesome. And at the same time, I mean, nobody I think everyone knows that they're not perfectly healthy. I mean, over 90% of people out there are deficient in one or more vitamins or minerals. All of us are lacking in something. We're not getting enough out of our foods. I mean, everyone needs a high quality multivitamin just to fill those nutritional gaps. This is $9.95. Other companies are selling high quality multivitamins for $40, $50. $9.95 for the highest quality multivitamin on the planet. Let me talk about a couple more real quick, because magnesium is something everybody should be taking every single day. Magnesium is responsible for over 300 chemical reactions in the body. Literally every bodily function, everything that our body does depends on magnesium to do it correctly and to do it efficiently and how it's supposed to be done. But most people are not getting enough magnesium in their daily diets. If you suffer from headaches, migraines, cramps, digestive issues, you're not sleeping well, literally everything that your body does is dependent upon magnesium. Most high quality magnesiums are 30 or 40 bucks. $8.95 for the highest quality ultra magnesium complex on the planet. $8.95 with a full 90-day empty bottle money back guarantee. Take this for 60 days. Guys, if you don't feel different, if you don't feel better, if you don't recognize that, wow, maybe my body was missing this all this time, this is probably what I've been needing, what my body's been asking me for. If you don't feel that after 60 days, send back the empty bottles. We will happily give you your $8.95 back. But this, for less than 30 cents a day, guys, is just a no-brainer. This is something everybody should be taking every single day. I don't go a day without it. Definitely a must-have. I'm going to talk about one more real quick, because Lisa talked about how we create products for ourselves. And this is one that doesn't exist anywhere else. This is Factor 4, the one-of-a-kind anti-inflammatory product on the planet. Why I say one of a kind is because it is the only product in the world that has all 4 of the anti-inflammatory ingredients that exist in this product. Yes. Fish oil, curcumin, CoQ10, and garlic. There is not another product anywhere that has all 4 of those ingredients in one place. You would literally have to buy 2, 3, or 4 different products just to get what you get in one bottle of Factor 4 for $18.95. No, $17.95, I think, 18 bucks, like 60 cents a day. This is our best-selling product. Almost every disease and sickness stems from inflammation. Get it under control. Great for bones, great for joints, great for inflammation, great for, anything that hurts. This is just something that we all need to be taking every single day, less than 60 cents a day. I actually go through 2 of these bottles a month, because I do 2 in the morning, 2 at night, sometimes even 3. It's just an amazing, amazing product. But I'm going to talk about one more thing real quick, because, you go on Amazon, you hear about greens products. They're out there everywhere. They're popping up all over my Facebook. This is they are, and they're anywhere from, $69 on the low end to over $99 on the high end for one single product. And most of them aren't even USDA certified organic. This is the USDA certified organic, highest quality super greens on the planet for $18. For the $99 that those other guys are charging, you can get our ultimate wellness pack. All 7 of these life-changing products, including the super greens, including the Factor 4, the multivitamin, and the magnesium we just talked about, plus vitamin D3. Every doctor and dermatologist is telling us we need to supplement with vitamin D. We're not getting enough. Another one that most of us are deficient in. When everyone was getting COVID, they were deficient in vitamin D. You don't want to get sick? Take your vitamin D. $8.50 for 60 capsules. That could last you 2 months. Just a no-brainer. Also, you get our aminos. Lisa was talking about protecting that lean muscle mass. Guys, why do you think that you were stronger 10 years ago or 20 years ago than you are right now? Because you've lost lean muscle. If you want to protect that lean muscle, take your essential aminos. Last but not least in this pack is my favorite product of all of ours, our Super Reds. Best cardiovascular health product ever created. I call it my secret weapon. It is absolutely amazing. Got a ton of benefits. You can find it on the website. Read about all the benefits, because there are some things in here that are absolutely amazing. But $99 for this entire pack. This is easily $300 or $400 to buy these from other high quality retailers. These are the highest quality supplements on the planet. that you absolutely need. If you just want to start with the multivitamin, vitamin D, and magnesium, these three, $27.40, less than $1 a day. So guys, we launched LiveGood, number one, to help people get healthy, stay healthy, and do it in an affordable way. And number two, to give people an opportunity to earn income, many of them for the first time ever in this industry. And as we talked about earlier, as I'm about to bring on our director of product development, but as we talked about earlier, less than 5% of people in the network marketing industry ever make money in that company. Over 30% of people in LiveGood are in profit. 30% of our affiliates are making money. And that doesn't even count all the additional affiliates and members who are saving a ton of money on the highest quality products on the planet. I mean, just Super Greens alone, $18 compared to $69 in most other places. I mean, that's a $50 savings right there on one single product. You know, you're going to save 25, 30 bucks on the highest quality magnesium that you can't get. You know, you can get a high quality one on Amazon for 40 bucks, or you can get this one for $8.95 for the highest quality magnesium. So lots of awesomeness here. And I know you guys are on this call, a lot of you guys, to learn about the opportunity, the money, the compensation plan, and all that stuff. And I promise we'll talk about that right after we hear from Dr. Ryan. But I want you guys to understand the value of this company, the value of these products, and how they can genuinely help you. Even if you got on this call not even thinking that you were going to think about the products, you just want to learn about the money. I hope you guys will take the time to understand how these products can change your life and how much you and your loved ones actually need them to be healthy. Again, nobody's getting everything that we need out of our diet. Just those three products alone, we call it our Daily Essentials Pack, $27.40. Guys, if you don't get anything else, just get the multivitamin or the magnesium, under 10 bucks either way. But you try a product. And the coolest thing is that when people use these products and they get results, they want to try more and they want to try more. And then they start feeling awesome. And then they start telling other people. And it's no surprise that over 30% of our affiliates are in profit, because it just is so easy. And again, when you can't unsee something, because for $14.95, the highest quality CBD, why would you ever go back to paying $60 or $70 for a lower quality product when you can get the best one for less? So it just makes sense, makes it very easy to go out there and share. So with that, let's go out to the guy that makes all of these amazing products, our director of product development, Dr. Ryan Goodkin. And I mean, Lisa talked a lot about how they formulate, but Ryan is he is so committed and so focused and so passionate about only creating the highest quality products, and that goes with finding the highest quality ingredients. And that means literally researching every farm like out there. Well, first he's like, okay, who's got the highest quality USDA certified organic alfalfa, spirulina, ashwagandha, whatever the ingredient is. And then he researches those companies. He literally calls them. Sometimes he visits them. He knows how they grow their product, how they harvest their product, how they extract their product, how it's grown, how it interacts with all the other ingredients. We test every single ingredient as it comes into the manufacturing facility, and we test every single product before it gets shipped out to you guys. We show you all of those tests. We test for toxins, we test for pesticides, for chemicals, anything negative that could hurt any one of us is absolutely not allowed and will not be in any one of our products. And that's another thing that a lot of formulators don't focus on, is not just what goes in the product, but also, just as importantly, what stays out of them. Because you can have some great ingredients, but you got something that's not organic, it's grown with chemicals, pesticides, toxins, and you're letting that in your body, it can almost offset, in many cases more than offset, all the benefits of that product. And so Ryan is very careful and cautious and pays just as much attention to what stays out of our products as what goes in them. And I think that's a very powerful thing. So with that, the guy that makes these amazing products, Dr. Ryan Goodkin.
Hey, Ben. Guys, it's so fun, actually. And I'm not sure if I was a first-time viewer, I would see, like, we're so serious. We're so, like, there's so much, like, passion. It's intensity. It's like sitting here thinking, like, between Lisa and Ben, I mean, you guys are hitting on all of these really important health, wellness, supplement quality, testing, purity, the importance of leaving out like soup, definitely unnecessary, but often harmful ingredients. I mean, you guys covered the full spectrum. Like Lisa had so much intensity tonight. And yeah, I mean, sometimes the truth hurts a little bit, but that's the reality of our situation when we have 70%, closer to 75% overweight or obese. You know, with chronic disease, like just absolutely skyrocketing, more cancers, more diabetes. And I'm not like, it's weird because I don't like to so much dwell on that, because I'm also seeing this shift, similar to the way that Ben and Nauder mentioned, the changing buying habits is occurring and is going on. There is this shift in health and wellness habits, and there is a big time shift in people taking control of their health. And here's an interesting thing I've noticed is that the I don't want to say elderly, but like the more advanced age, like it's not lost at all. They're learning. They're actually quite a bit more like wise to this idea of supplementation than the younger generations are. So I'm noticing like even my peers in their early 40s pretty ignorant in a lot of times towards supplementation and what their body needs, the things that they should be doing. I can give you a couple examples just from yesterday and today, but I often want to just tell people the same thing Lisa said. Supplementation is such an easy pillar of health to bring into your life and to adjust. You don't have to stick. It's not like you have to absolutely, it's so rigid, it's so stuck that you have to do it exactly this way. You start something, you evaluate, you work with it, you educate yourself, you tune in, you listen to the educational stuff that we're doing, you read the stuff that we write about. And I honestly believe that you'll start then to see, oh, wow, okay, clinically, this stuff has A lot of evidence, B, tons and tons of people have had great and transformational success with it. There's so many examples of the way that the pharmaceutical drug market works, that a lot of these supplements work on the same pathways. And there's so many examples of pharmaceutical drugs actually documenting that they cause nutrient deficiency. So you can lose vitamins and minerals by taking drugs. You can lose vitamins and minerals by exercising, which is good for our health, but we got to be very smart about it. We need to know we have to replace. We've got to replace with high quality. If you drink alcohol or caffeine, guys, we know that you're losing vitamins and minerals. And of course, stress is a whole nother player. So you'll often tune in, you'll hear us talk about all these different pillars of health. But on the quality of the supplement side, guys, that is where I live. That is where I breathe. That's where I eat. I literally would never, ever create a product or be a part of a product that I thought could potentially have any harm. And so that's the premise that we formulate on. The quality is for us. It's for our families. It's for our children. I mean, and here's the coolest thing. We've launched a little over a year and change, maybe a year and a half, we'll call it. And we already have like 30 SKUs, Ben, something close to that, 30. But we're nowhere even scratching the surface. We are all focused on hitting on all of the important aspects of life that we can make a positive impact on, that we can provide you with something of higher quality, higher value at a lower price point. So that's our commitment. It's so refreshing, so fun. Congratulations to everybody if you're just finding LiveGood for the first time. You're meeting an amazing team that might come across as serious, but we're silly, we're having fun, and we absolutely love this business. Ben, product-wise, you hit on the Daily Essentials Pack. That is what I wanted to say. I wanted to talk about that, but I wanted to bring up something on the reds and the greens. They're super reds, super greens. They are both USDA certified organic. It is not an easy process. And those other formulators that don't go through it, they don't want to commit to the quality. They don't want to commit to the proper sourcing. The testing is huge. Everything, all this compliance stuff has to be done. So when it comes to things like that, those organics, those products, the super reds have so many unique benefits for cardiovascular, for sports performance, for sexual dysfunction for both men and women. Blood flow matters, guys, and it works just like some of those prescription drugs. And then the super greens. Incredible ingredients for nutrient caps. One of the things is detoxification. Helps our bodies further detox, like improve the detox pathways, which we all need in this super heavy toxin burden world that we're just exposed to. And there's no turning back, guys. I mean, that's the world we live in now. So I go into more detail, but I'd love for people to tune in, watch our Monday Zooms, 12 noon Eastern. We crank out great product content or health education content. Check out the YouTube channel. And when you're there, subscribe, because we're really wanting to so you guys can see the latest and the greatest and what's coming as soon as it's available. Ben, back to you.
Awesome. Thanks so much, Ryan. And yes, you talked about something that leads perfectly into the compensation plan that we're about to talk about. And that is how USDA certified organic. I don't know if you could see that logo right there. USDA certified, there it is, organic. It is much more expensive for the ingredients to have every single, and you can't have that USDA certified organic stamp unless every single ingredient in the product is USDA certified organic. So you have to get the approval, not just for the product, but for every single ingredient. And it's more expensive. It takes longer. It's slower. You need the certification. So it deters a lot of companies from doing it the right way because they want to use lesser quality ingredients because they're less expensive. And that makes their margins bigger. For example, most Super Greens products cost maybe $5 or $6 to make, and these companies are selling them for $60, $80, even $100, and they're not even USDA certified organic. This is the highest quality USDA certified organic Super Greens out there on the planet. It costs about $12.50 to make, almost double what it costs to make the cheaper products, but we only sell it for $18 because, and here it comes, the compensation plan part, we're not marking up the products to pay out big commissions on them. We pay out our commissions on our membership, on our $9.95 a month membership. Now, each one of our products has two prices. It has a retail price for this is $24, and it has our member price, which is $18. If people do pay the retail price, then you'll earn a commission on the product. If they pay the member price, you earn the commission on the membership payment. Now, most people who are buying our products are members because if you're buying more than one product a month, you're going to save more than the $9.95 than you're spending on the products. I mean, the two that Ryan talked about, Super Reds or Super Greens, you could pay $48 retail, or you could pay $36, a $12 savings just by being a member. So it makes sense even if you're just buying these two products. Same thing with the daily essentials pack that Ryan talked about, our ultimate wellness pack. That's why people do it. But just want you guys to understand that difference, because that's how most companies think, is how can we make the biggest profit margins? And that is by using cheap ingredients and selling it for high prices. We're the complete opposite. Only premium quality ingredients, only lowest prices. And that's what makes it so easy to go out there and share, because we will never, ever ask you, and this is what I'm talking about, you can't unsee, to go out there and tell someone about a product when there's a better one out there for a better price. That is never going to happen at LiveGood. We do everything we can. We compare the prices. And if you ever do find a product that is super high quality at a better price than ours, we'll lower our price. We'll figure out how we could do it. I mean, as I talked about, $12.50 make $18. There's a little bit of margin in there for us. We make just like Costco. I want you guys to understand. I'm rambling a little bit. We'll get into the compensation plan. But Costco doesn't make its money on the thousands and thousands of product it sells in its stores. It makes its money on its membership. We have the same model. That's why Costco is such a great value. It doesn't mark up the products in its stores significantly. It's like an 11% markup, very similar to what we do. And they make their money on the membership, although we pay out almost 80% of what we take in on the membership. So it's even smaller. We know how to run a profitable company on small margins. One of the cool, my friend calls it a superpower that we have. But if you do it right, good things happen. And 1.2 million people in just over a year really shows you that we things are working. So with that compensation plan, all you need to do, lock in your position tonight. You see thousands of people. We've got about 2,000 people a day joining LiveGood. In that power line, everyone who locks in their position tonight moves to the top of the power line and gets placed in our matrix at midnight tonight. It's a 2-by matrix. That means everyone has 2 frontline positions. Once those 2 spots are filled, everyone else has to go under the ones who are already in there. We've put in over 1 million people our first year, 1.2 million now. That's tiny. I fully expect another 3 million this year. And I'm talking 2024. Like, we haven't even turned on the engine yet, guys. And this wave is still rolling faster than any other company out there in the industry. Every other company is going down. A lot of it's because people are coming here. When they see these prices, again, it doesn't make sense to continue to pay $60 or $80 for a product when they could get a better one for $18. So we are continuing to grow. But fully expect another 3 million people this year, another 10 million next year. The only place for those people to go is under the ones who are already in. You're going to get paid on everyone who's under you in the matrix, whether you introduced them or they fell under you from what we call spillover. You can earn 50, 100, 200, maybe a few $1,000s a month without doing anything. Should enough people fall under you or any of those people go to work and build a big team, you're probably not going to get a full matrix, but by doing nothing. But you could very realistically make a few $100s a month. But more than that, I don't like talking about spillover because I just want you guys to get these products and use these products because that's where the true value is. But if you make some money in the compensation plan, that's even better. And at the same time, by sharing it with a few people, you can make some very significant income in this compensation plan because of our matching bonuses. That means for each person you enroll, not only are you going to pay your matrix check, but you're going to match a percentage of their entire matrix check, those people's entire matrix checks, everyone they enroll, potentially infinite levels deep. That's why we've got people matching thousands and thousands of checks every single month as their organization continues to grow. And even when, we've got, we're paying out on $10 compared to a lot of companies paying out 100, 150, we've got over 30% of our affiliates in profit. We've got people making $5,000, $10,000, $30,000, $50,000, over $80,000 a month in a $995 a month compensation plan because of how easy and duplicatable this company is. That's why we've got so many people having success. That's why so many people are loving it. And at the same time, nobody has to order products. There is no product purchase requirement at LiveGood. And because of the high quality and low prices of our products, we're moving more product than most companies out there in the world. And on top of that, every product we launch, as Ryan was talking about, just adds more and more value to that membership. We've got 3 or 4 rolling out in the next 30 days, probably another 3 or 4 on top of that in like the next 90 days. A lot of big things happening. Products are continuing to come. This is just the beginning. You guys have an opportunity to position yourself in front of that growth. But most importantly, get some products. Even if you're building another company, even if you're focused on another company, use these products, guys. They really will change your life. Every single one of them has a full 90-day empty bottle money back guarantee. If you don't absolutely love them, send back the empty bottle. We'll happily give you your money back. But again, talking about turning on that engine, we are very close to launching this new system that is going to help all of you guys just crank this thing up, make it as easy as this is right now. I mean, how hard is it to tell people about the highest quality products at the lowest prices? That's pretty easy. It doesn't get much easier than that, and it's about to get easier than that. And we're really excited about it. So with that, all you need to do, lock in your position tonight. Go to any of the emails you've gotten from LiveGood or go to securemyposition.com. Put in your name, phone number, email address. Select if you want to be an affiliate for a one-time $40 fee, one time forever, and you're an affiliate. You can make money forever. And if you want to be a member and save money on our life-changing products and get a position in the Matrix, $9.95 a month, or if you want to save $20, get 2 months free, $99.95 for the year. So you're looking at $49.95 tonight to be an affiliate and a member, or $139 if you want to pay the yearly option and not have to worry about it for a year. Either way, lock in your position tonight. Order some products tonight. We ship every single day. We'll get them out to you tomorrow. You'll have them in just a few days. Summer is right around the corner. We didn't even talk about our weight loss product tonight. That's how powerful these products are. Literally, any one of these products could easily be a standalone product in any other network marketing company that you can build an entire company around and be very, very successful. Every single one. And we're just rolling out more and more every single month. So lock in your position tonight. Thank you guys so much for joining us. Welcome aboard to everyone who has joined this week and will join us tonight. With that, I'm going to turn it over to our Director of Field Development one more time to close it out, tell you exactly what you want to do when you lock in your position. Also, join us tomorrow at noon Eastern time for our Friday, Firestarter Friday recap, exciting training call. You can find the link in your webinars link in your back office. And again, noon Eastern time tomorrow. Don't miss it. Got a really exciting call lined up for you guys. Nauder, take it away.
Everybody, thank you so much. Ladies and gentlemen, as the Director of Field Development, let me personally welcome you to our LiveGood family. As Ben shared with you, to get started with LiveGood is $49. Every time you refer someone who's like you, recognizing that LiveGood will be potentially the Amazon of home-based business, and when they get started with $49, we're going to pay you $25 the following week. So let's say tonight you just got started. Again, I want to welcome you to our LiveGood family. One of the things we're noticing, again, we do not have a product purchase requirement, but everybody that joins, they place a product order, especially with 100% empty bottle, no questions asked, money back guarantee. And while they're waiting for their products to arrive, I want you to log into your back office. Go ahead and grab your tour link and your Shop LiveGood website. Ladies and gentlemen, we're moving so fast. Over 5,000 people a day are taking a tour of LiveGood. That means a lot of your friends that you're thinking about right now, maybe they showed you another opportunity that they used to pay commissions out of the actual product or whatever it was. All of the people that you're thinking about probably going to be taking a tour of LiveGood within the next 48 hours or so. So grab your tour page, grab definitely your Shop LiveGood website, because everybody needs these products, regardless of if they're looking for a side hustle or not. Everybody needs to get healthy. Everybody needs to stay healthy, and everybody wants to save money. So grab your tour link and send it to everyone that you know. Now, let's say amongst all your friends, only 5 or 6 of them recognize that LiveGood will be the Amazon of home-based business. Let's just say only 2 of them do so. By doing so, when you refer 2 people that join LiveGood, you just got your initial $50 back in your pocket. That is huge. Next week, you're going to get $50. Remember, $25 every time you refer somebody that joins at $49, and we pay it weekly. That's the first thing. The second thing that happened, that you're going to hear hundreds and hundreds of people a day achieving this goal, and then that's called the bronze level. I want to congratulate you for hitting bronze. That's our first rank. The third thing that happened, you just tripled your income potential on the matrix portion of our compensation plan. Ladies and gentlemen, at the rate we're growing, sooner or later, everyone that you can think of is going to be a part of LiveGood. We will have over 30 million people within the next few years, and everybody that you can think of right now, everybody that has a heart needs our product. And if people are looking for a side hustle, show me a better one that you can proudly go out there and tell your friends about a product line that up to before Dr. Goodkin and his amazing wife brought him into LiveGood, only the wealthy people could afford. But because the power of club membership and LiveGood, and thanks for Ben Glinsky for coming out of retirement and putting all of this together, now you can share it proudly with your friends. And tomorrow, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to share some amazing tips with you. I want to welcome you to our LiveGood family. One last thing, I personally seen it with my own eyes that Ben sometimes writes a little note for the orders that are priced on Thursday night, so you never know. Again, Ben, thank you for coming out of retirement. Thank you, Goodkins, for creating the most advanced nutritional products on earth for your family and sharing it with the LiveGood family, LiveGood, and the rest of the world. We'll see you all on the Zoom tomorrow night.
Awesome. Thanks so much for joining us, guys. Welcome aboard. See you tomorrow. See you at the top. Good night, guys. Thanks for joining.
See you tomorrow.